Hello, everybody. My name is Parker.
And I'm Peter. I don't know. I was expecting you to say Peter for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just like, he's going to say Peter, and he said Parker. I'm like, wait a second. That's my turn.
Oh, you want to do it again?
No. I think that's good.
Hello, everybody. My name is Peter.
And I'm Parker.
Or Spider-Man.
Yes. No, we're not bringing this back.
We just watched back the first episode that we ever did.
God.
More than a year ago today. It was actually 1 year and one year, a month and a week.
Damn. You know,
it's been a while.
It's been a while. I can't tell if I'm dumber or smarter, but I think that fact that I have to think that in my head, I think I know which way I went on that spectrum.
Maybe. I definitely know which way I fall on how traumatized I was over the past year.
Oh.
I am so happy that 2019 is about to end.
I am too.
This year has been the work of the devil. Honestly, it's just same thing happened with 2018. Everybody's saying 2019 was going to be good, but you know, we got hope.
The next decade's going to be better.
2020, it's going to be good. You know, that's the crazy thing.
What?
Now you can say that you've lived through 3 decades.
What?
You can say that you've lived through 3 decades once it's 2020.
Really? Now how is that?
Because 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, 3 different decades.
But
yeah, it's
wait
crazy.
a second. That makes sense.
It's wild. So you could say that you're 30 years old.
I am 30 years old. Wait, that's not. I think I can use a normal tone of voice for that.
Yeah.
I'm 30 years old, Mike.
I'm 35.
So we have quite a bit to talk about. First of all, apologizing again, because guess what? My PC is still broken. No surprise there. Nobody even notices because it's just the norm at this point. I have it in the shop right now again. Apparently, I had some back screws that were short-circuiting something. It's a bunch of crap.
Do you just have like your power thing just like grounded to the
I
computer?
don't know, man. At this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'll pay you fix it, please.
Yeah. After it's been like 7 or so months that it's been broken.
Yeah, it's almost a year. We're getting close to a year of it being broken.
Oh, that's crazy.
So yeah, thanks, Ethan. It's probably not even his fault, but he was the last one to use it, so I hate
that
him.
was the straw on the camel's back.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Ethan. Anyways, yeah. It's been about a month since the last podcast, correct?
How long is it? Because I think the last one that we did was in like October or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was near my birthday because the last one we talked about me getting a job in my car. Now it's been a while.
It's been a while,
It's been like 2 months actually. Holy crap. So yeah, Christmas has passed. What else has passed? I think Thanksgiving.
Christmas and Thanksgiving have both passed. Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving,
and
Christmas have
Halloween.
all passed.
Bruh.
When did we last do
this time warp that we're in?
It's crazy. I'm trying to find. When did we do the last one? I can check on Instagram.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, but one thing I want to talk about first is okay, I had this experience that happened to me very not too long ago.
October 27th.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with
So about 2 months ago.
Good God. Okay, again, we'll get more consistent once I get my PC. Eventually that happens.
And we'll figure out a different topic to talk about eventually than how long the podcast has been going and how broken this computer is. We will get
one of these
content.
days, we'll think of something different.
Someday we will get new content.
Hopefully. We're all praying. Anyways, so I was in Culver's, right? And my boy Ian, okay, Ian, the topic of most of our jokes.
Yes.
He got AirPods for Christmas.
Oh.
So I've never used AirPods or listened to AirPods before. So I got one in. We're listening to music. I'm like, you know what's funny? Let's put on John Mulaney. So we're listening to John Mulaney in Culver's, and it's just silence, right? And we just start randomly laughing. So I go into the bathroom listening to John Mulaney, right? And it is so quiet. It is completely silent. And then I'm just I'm gonna explain this from the perspective of people just sitting there, right?
Terrifying.
We're all standing in the bathroom. I'm waiting for my turn, and you just hear. And then I go to pee, right? And I'm peeing, and I just bust out laughing.
There is nothing worse than when you need to laugh in the bathroom. Like something is just weighing on you, and then you're just like I don't want to laugh.
So it was just so quiet. I just randomly started laughing. I was like, oh God, no. And Ian was texting me through my phone saying that he was doing the same thing where he was sitting, but my phone was with him, so I can hear the messages going off. But oh man, John Mulaney's so funny.
That
sucked, man.
That's the beauty. There's a TikTok that's going around now. This girl, she was in a men's bathroom, hiding in the stall with a whoopee cushion.
Of course.
And she'd let the whoopee cushion go off, and then she'd have it recording the people's reactions through like the sound of them reacting to it. So it'd be like, "Nice one, dude. Check this out." And then they'd respond.
Oh man,
humanity is beautiful.
Oh, we're the best species. We're definitely top honey badgers now.
This is why we are God's children.
That's right. That is right. This is what he made us to do. Make fart jokes.
To be prosperous.
Of course. What has happened to you? How was your Christmas?
Christmas was okay. Christmas was okay. The thing is that I've just had a very stressful year, Yeah. And, it doesn't stop at Christmas, the stress.
Mine did. Sorry.
Oh.
It was great.
Oh, well, you're a lucky one.
I'm a lucky man.
Christmas, yeah. A couple days before Christmas, had a fun day where my mother wanted me and my siblings to bond.
No. I don't.
And the method of this was to bake cookies all day.
I remember this.
And so the thing with that is that it was only me and my sister that showed up to bake cookies then. We made about 80 cookies in one day. And for how much of a bonding experience it was meant to be, it just left us very stressed throughout the whole day. And it's like, I am not in the Christmas spirit. And then for Christmas itself, or Christmas Eve, we went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
And then Christmas itself, this was my Christmas gift this year from my grandmother. Mm-hmm. Electric egg cooker.
That is a beautiful gift.
It is, because I love deviled eggs.
So you can make. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so now I can make deviled eggs for myself now.
Spicy.
She spent the past month and a half hyping it up. She was like, "This is one of the best gifts I've ever given." It's like I know inside and out that you're gonna love this. And then it's like I opened it up on Christmas, and then it's just like, this is what's been hyped up for the past month and a half.
What are you talking about?
It's like, of course I appreciate it. I very much like it, but it's like when you have so much hype for and then you pull out, it's like that juxtapose. Like there's so much hype around it, and you're like, I have no idea what it's gonna be. What has my grandma been storing up for the past 20 years of gift giving? And then I see the label on the box, egg cooker, and you just. Something about you dies inside of that. Something about that childlike wonder disappears. Thank you, grandmother. It is a very good gift. I love it.
Yes, I would. Okay, so here, for my Christmas, my whole Christmas was good. We had a good nice Christmas Eve dinner. We just sort of sat and ate. Same with Thanksgiving. My mom made some wonderful food, and my aunt did as well.
Does she not always?
Of course. It's wonderful cuisine from my mother.
Perfecto. Très magnifique.
But we need to make a video version of this. Anyways, so we're just a Christmas morning, right? I fall asleep at around 4 or 5, of course. And I'm up at 8 or 9. No, it was 8. So at 8:30, I'm like, yo, let's go. Presents.
Oh man,
that waveform is wonderful. Anyways, so we go downstairs, we start opening presents, and of course everyone is so slow. Is that still a thing? Because I know, okay, Christmas every year gets a little less and less exciting, but is that still a thing when you're 18? Is everyone just so slow?
Well, there was a tweet that I saw recently that said, it's like, no, Christmas isn't getting worse. You just haven't been happy since you were 12.
I feel that. I feel, bro. Anyways, so yeah, no. What I got for Christmas, I got parts for my PC. That didn't work. So that kind of ruined the mood for Christmas. Not gonna lie. But now it's in the shop. Hopefully, it's getting fixed. But one thing that did redeem it though was I spent $20 on Skyrim, and holy crap! I forgot how good that game was.
It's so good.
So back when I used to play it on my old Xbox 360, I was a young, naive child with not a care in the world but want to kill dragons. So
I had not to worry about lusty Argonian maids.
Well, I did too. I did have to worry. I did have to worry about that quite a bit, but not anymore. No, yeah, still. Okay, anyway, we're gonna scroll past that joke.
Joke.
Oh, my mom's gonna listen to this. Anyways, now I can like truly appreciate the gameplay and the story. So back when I played it, back when I was 11 or 12, or probably a little older than that, my whole thought process on it was like, oh God, I'm walking for so long. This is terrible. I want to kill more dragons, man.
I wish the map was smaller.
I wish that I could have the best armor.
I want the best armor, and I want to kill the dragons.
That was my thought process, and I disregarded everything else about the game. Now I play it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this music as I'm walking through this Nordic land, and there's dragons flying above me with my sword.
It's an amazing game.
And like, I go off on a side mission, and I went into a different dimension, and I learned how to tame dragons, and now I can ride them. It's like there's so much that you can do that you just it's not okay. Most games is linear, right? Yeah, you have the progression that you have to go through, and it's cool. But in this game, the progression to get stuff isn't required, so you can go through the game without learning how to ride a dragon and tame one. But
I went about 14 hours into the game before I finished the second mission.
Oh yeah, these missions are stupidly long as well. But the thing is, it's not all repetition. It sometimes is. I'll give it that. But some missions are longer than others. But some have such good rewards. Like it's crazy, and things have actual value. Like when I see a sword on the ground, a great sword of something that I've been looking for multiple days.
Great sword of Eisenhower.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I find something like that, I'm like, I actually feel like I value this with my life. Yeah. Like it immerses you into the game so well. Even though it's so old. How old is Skyrim?
Skyrim came out in like 2008 or 9 or something.
I remember like back when my cousins used to live in Texas, like years and years ago, before I even moved to Arizona, that my uncle was playing it.
Long time.
So it was a long time ago when I first heard of Skyrim. And now, I mean, I've played the beginning at least 3 or 4 times. Yeah. And I've like played a few hours 3 or 4 times. But the first time I played it, my save got corrupted.
Oh no.
So that was sad.
Did you get like save locked?
No. So what happened was I cleared out this stronghold, right? And for a mission, I needed to go clear out that same stronghold. But the mission wouldn't count as completed for some reason because it glitched out, and I couldn't continue the game anymore. That was a main mission.
That's how it goes.
I was so sad, bro. Now I'm terrified to clear anything before a mission tells me to.
That is the sad truth of Bethesda games. But it's also one of the reasons why I got into playing it like a month and a half ago is that I love how broken games like that can be. Like I got in after watching Vine Sauce Vinny watching some of his Skyrim, and then I was like, man, this game is so great and so broken. I'm one of the people that can just have fun. Like, of course I have fun getting immersed in Skyrim every now and then. Like going through the Thieves Guild is fun. Oh, yeah. But it's also so much fun to just break things.
I will steal everything.
You ever ride a horse sideways up a mountain?
I have not yet. I'm looking forward to
You ever duplicate a sword by screaming at it?
Really?
Yeah. Really? You can duplicate the Dawnbreaker.
Wait, I think I had that, and I just gave it to an NPC.
Did you give it like as one of your follow NPCs?
No.
Just a random NPC. You just gave it the Dawnbreaker.
Wait, what is is it like it's a single-handed sword, right?
Yes. With fire enchant.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
If you scream at it, then you can get a second of it. But because it breaks.
But like, is it actually that valuable?
It can be good.
I don't
depending on how late in the game it is, but it's just very fun to just have.
I'm just like I'm worried because I gave it away. Like I use great swords.
No, you don't need it for a mission. It's your reward. Welcome to the Skyrim cast.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to. So now we're going to talk about the ancient lore of the Elder Scrolls and how it's important. I'm just kidding. Okay, moving on. Sorry, Skyrim's just great. One thing I want to remember. Last podcast a few months ago, I was talking about wisdom teeth. Oh, I forgot about that. We'll get into that. Okay, so last podcast, I talked about Ghost Recon and Modern Warfare, right?
Yes.
So I got my wisdom teeth removed. So I'm like, you know what I'm going to do now? Instead of just sitting and wallowing in pain, I'm going to wallow in pain with video games. So I bought, I rented Ghost Recon Wildlands. I played it for an hour, and I'm like, this is the worst game I've ever played. I'm going to return this today. it was actually trash. Like I actually I hated it so much. I don't know why exactly. The thing with the gameplay was just so slow paced. There was something about it that was like, I have to grind for hours to do anything. I want to go into a mission and just clear something out and feel like a badass, right? Going through this thing. But it's instead of that, it's more like, okay, I'm gonna go through this mission, I'm gonna snipe these two guys, and then there's drones gonna come overhead and spot them, and now I have to fight waves of enemies, even though it's just a small little thing. And there's something just so boring about it.
Yeah, it's just the wrong type of game to be slow and boring.
Yes, and it's not only that, one thing I enjoy about games is realism, and realism with weapons especially. So when I shoot a rifle and reload it, and you push the bolt helper to pull the slide instead of actually chambering a new round to instead of the slide catch. I tend to just be like, you know what, maybe this game isn't for me.
Perhaps it is not the most well made.
And Modern Warfare, for another thing, is completely different. Modern Warfare is the best Call of Duty I've ever played. I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to hold myself to it because not only the fact that it is just beautiful graphics wise, the story of the gameplay was generic, but it was entertaining. The gameplay was entertaining, especially Clean House, one of the missions. It was amazing. One of the best Call of Duty missions I've ever played. But the weapons are all mostly realistic to what I can see. I mean,
a lot better quality.
Yeah, quality. When you shoot a gun, you feel like you're shooting a gun.
This isn't a game that fell out like the back of a truck.
Yes, like Fallout 76 or No Man's Sky or
that's rough.
Or call it Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
We can go on.
People have voted for best Call of Duty of the decade, Black Ops 2.
I believe it. I've never played it personally, just because I just never really interested. Here's the thing. With most Call of Duty games, like the whole shooting waves of enemies, and it's not that entertaining. Like I play it for the story. The story's interesting, if it is interesting. But like, if I really wanted to just play a game that has fun, sniping enemies stuff, I would just play Phantom Forces on Roblox. Bruh, you think I'm joking? All right, I'll hold that to my grave. That is a great shooter.
Don't you disrespect Roblox.
Bro, Roblox has great shooters. And I will take that to my grave. Phantom Forces is a legitimately good game, okay?
Roblox is just such a weird beast to me.
Oh my gosh, Roblox is my childhood.
For some reason, it's like everybody's just like, oh, Minecraft's dumb. It's just like Legos. But then like, Roblox is actually Legos, and nobody cares.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I've told people that I like Roblox, and I've been criticized so much for it. Here's the thing, all right? Put it like this, all right? Minecraft and Roblox are not nearly the same level of qualities, but they're similar to the point where, like, nostalgic value?
Yeah.
In a way. Because, Roblox is free, first of all, and, when I'm a poor gamer boy trying to make his way in the world.
I need free games.
Exactly.
If any companies out there would like to send us free games, then be much appreciated.
Yeah, let's send this podcast with less than 50 views a video.
Excuse me, Sony. If you could send me Bloodborne, that'd be very nice.
An old game as well. Not even a new game.
Yeah, let me advertise this game that came out almost 5 years ago.
Anyways, I completely lost my train of thought. What was it?
Talking about Roblox.
Oh yeah, Roblox. So I got to play Phantom Forces. So I'm playing Phantom Forces, right? And I'm like, wait a second, hold up. I played the open beta, or not the open beta. I played the closed beta. Okay, so here's the thing. This was when I was like 9 or 10, right? So I just got Roblox on my PC. I was so excited to play, and I saw this game called Phantom Forces. Now I love shooters. I've always loved shooters. I like guns. This is not new information.
This is a childhood classic.
It's a childhood classic. So I go into this closed beta for Skyrim. Sorry, this is why my brain is going. For Phantom Forces, I'm like, you have to pay 50 Robux to get in here. Robux, all right? No. And I'm like, no, it needs money. Oh, my poor gamer brain. So
I'd have to ask my parents for this one.
Now, at this time, my parents were heavily against video games because they just bought us Minecraft, and as you know, I did not stop playing that for hours upon hours and cry when I couldn't. At this point, so I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look up free Robux. We won't get into that.
I'm curious about what the Google Trends is of
gosh.
free Robux to some other topics.
No, we're done. We're done with that. We don't need to talk about that. But so there was this beta for a website, the Roblox website, and you get 1,000 free Robux.
Oh.
If you join it, right? So I joined it, and I played Phantom Forces, and I have a video. I have a video on my old computer of the first time I played it. I don't know if it's saved. But if it is, oh my gosh, I would have been so funny. So this is back in the beta of Phantom Forces. Right now, it's in its prime, or it passed its prime.
So
to be honest.
was this video just like
gameplay?
Just gameplay. I was wondering if it was like commentated.
No.
Play.
I wasn't nearly smart enough to even develop the thoughts to put in a microphone.
No, you're a bit too busy probably around that time testing whether or not your hands can feel temperature accurately.
Oh no! That is a low blow. That is a low blow. If you don't know what we're talking about, don't ask. That was a low blow. Oh, it was.
Your old videos are golden.
My
man.
old videos are terrifyingly bad.
They're so great.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate when it's brought up.
This is you little chubby cheek baby.
Oh God. Oh, you saw. Okay, sorry. We got to get into that later. Anyways.
Oh.
So I'm playing this game, right? I'm like, this is great. I love this. This is awesome. I love the shooters. The guns were generally realistic, even though it was Roblox. It was pretty it was good quality, right? So right now, Phantom Forces is free to play, by the way, just if anyone's wondering.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the Phantom Forces then again lost the website for Roblox, right? Got back to normal. It was normalized, and my Roblox went away.
No.
My Roblox, so did the rights to the game. Phantom Forces went away, so I was so sad, bro. I literally emailed Roblox at the age of 10 asking basically, where are my Robux? I had them and I want them back.
Excuse me, I would like the free things again.
And you know what they responded to me? We cannot help you with anything that has to do with the closed beta of the website. So I'm like, no! Why?
Dude, they big time scamming.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm sure it works.
What is the economy like run over of like Robux to USD?
Okay, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna buy some right now. I'm on the podcast. Hold on, I'm gonna download because you can download it using what's it called? The money from iTunes. So,
yeah.
So I have so
they got
much.
Roblox with microtransactions.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna buy some Robux right now to show how much it's worth. But yeah, no. So in this time, then I just basically eventually I bought Phantom Forces with my Robux, and I'm like level 90 or something like now.
Wow.
I still play it to this day. I swear, it's so good. Now it's gotten a little worse, and there's better shooters now on Roblox, but Phantom Forces will be near and dear to my heart. It's a classic, bro.
Sometimes it doesn't matter if a game is good or not, or if there's better games like it. It's just what's important to you.
Exactly. Anyways, Sprite Cranberry.
Sprite Cranberry, yeah.
There is a new Sprite Cranberry out. We need to buy it right now. Okay. Oh, jeez. Parker's left. And
Hey, it's the second podcast in a row.
Hey. He's gone to buy some Sprite Cranberry. Want to buy a Sprite Cranberry? So we're that video will be coming out within the next few months or so.
When did the first Sprite Cranberry happen? That was like December.
Yeah, December. So actually, probably a year ago still.
Yeah, probably like if we get it in like the next.
I'm logging in.
Next week or two, we'd probably be within the anniversary of it.
Yes, we gotta do that.
I can check the day.
Yes. Sorry, we're both on our phones right now doing various bits at the same time. So hold on, wait. I'm trying to sign into my Roblox right now. Actually,
no, the Sprite Cranberry was in February.
Really?
Yeah, because remember we wanted to do it around Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Because we talked about it during December, all of the podcasts, and then Ian finally brought it to.
Yes.
Finally brought it to the park.
Yes. Oh man, that was crazy.
It's like, were you the one
that was a good day?
Obsessed with Sprite Cranberry?
Are you the one who searches for the glorious drink? But yeah, I saw you had still the can there and reminded me. All right, here we go.
I value that can.
Okay, so let's see. Real quick. So I'm on the Roblox website currently right now.
Yes.
Let's see. Prison Royale is a good one. Sorry, I'm looking into. Oh man, this is some interesting. Going back to my favorite games, like all of them are like shooters. Because there's a lot of bad shooters at Roblox, but there's also a bunch.
There's a
good
lot
ones.
of bad CS:GO recreations.
No, there is a good one. There is one good one. There's a lot of bad ones too, but there is one good one.
There is one. Not all Roblox.
There is only one.
Hashtag not all Roblox.
I can't actually find it. Where is it? I can't find.
You got a little search thing at the top. You can Google it.
Google Phantom Forces, boys. I dare you. There's Black Magic. Oh, what the heck? No, that's Phantom Cause.
Oh.
There we go. No, this is the app version.
Phantom Forces.
Phantom Forces. It was created in 2018. That's not true at all.
That's for the app.
That's not for the app. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Now going back to the question. How much are Robux? I have 125 Robux to my name.
Now, how much is
80 Robux is not Robux is 99 cents.
So $1 is about 80. So it is 0.8 to 1.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna buy some of that. Okay. I'm
Just get
currently
more
buying
Robux.
Robux. I have bought 80 Robux. Oh wait, no.
Isn't that crazy that you can now?
Hold on, the sound didn't play. I gotta buy more. Hold on, here we go. Wait. There we go.
Why did you need just to be able to?
Just to prove it. I just spent $2.
You just needed an excuse to buy more Robux.
Yeah, that's totally the reason. I just so desperate for Robux.
That thing with the phone with the thumb ID, it scares me so much.
Why?
Because every time that I go to get a free app on the App Store,
oh yeah,
it says purchasing. Even if it's a free app,
Yes.
it'll say placing purchase.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll think that I just got big time scammed.
You just spent like $200 on like
There's apps that do that where like they'll do a thing that's just like use your thumbprint to sign in, and then you put your thumbprint on the thing to sign into the app, and then it'll pull up the App Store page with the microtransaction.
Ooh.
So it'll trick you into like spending $100 on a microtransaction.
That's crazy. This is why I don't app game no more.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a mobile gamer.
Also, this phone is just dying. It's falling apart.
Mine too. My mom's gonna give me her 11 or 10. Her 10. Sorry.
I don't trust iPhone 6s.
You have an iPhone 6?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got it in 2016 as an upgrade from my iPhone 4. So that way, I got it for the strict purpose of playing Pokemon Go.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
It really should not.
Oh, how's your driving going?
My drive. Ooh, the question everybody asked me.
Of course, it's important.
I'm like 11 hours in on my 20-day hours, and then night hours are a harder thing to get because of schedules. Mm-hmm. The thing is that I'm always up at like 4 a.m.
Yes,
you know, I could easily get night hours just driving all night. You know, life is a highway. But
I wanna ride it all night long. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like 11 hours in on that. I got like a lot of those in like very recently. I only had like 4 hours like a month ago, but then I just like for like a week and a half we just got like more and more hours in.
Nice.
There's a whole bunch of like country roads and stuff out here that are so good to drive through.
We gotta drive through. I'm taking Parker to my house after this. We're gonna drive through some country roads.
I forgot to check.
Oh yeah, ask your mom about that. Anyways, let's get off topic.
I did ask my mom. She's at work right now. So
oh yeah, I saw her at work once.
Oh really?
And I said hi to her, and I was in like I forget what I was buying, but it was awkward. I remember that. Anyways, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's the wrap up of the last few months. Oh yeah, I haven't really talked about my wisdom teeth.
Oh yeah.
So I briefly mentioned it before. So I go there, right? Can you bleep stuff out? Because I feel like censor things. Like you just censor this, all right? Because I'm gonna quote myself.
Okay.
So we get there. I get to the place. It's like 6 a.m. All right.
Every time that you need to say something that needs to be censored, just do big clap. So I can see it.
Oh, okay.
In
Let's
the
clap.
waveform.
Okay.
Well, you didn't say a swear now.
No. Fun. No. Anyways.
Fun. You said fun.
I said fun. It's very fun. So I get there, right? And and I'm sitting there. We're talking to someone who's about to go in to get the surgery done, and she comes out the back door. So they don't want to parade them through the front door, and that concerns me for a few reasons. So I go there, I sit down, and I'm just talking to the doctor, and she puts this microphone on my throat.
Oh.
And she goes, talk. And she pulls this thing out of her ear, and she can hear me. and it's projecting sound from my throat.
Is it those like little? No, I was saying it was those little talk box things.
Yeah, something like that. I think. But the thing is, it's concerning that you need that. Because I'm assuming that's for if you wake up in the middle of surgery, which terrifies me to my very soul.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Yes. So basically they give me this pen. No, they don't even do anything. They're just talking to me and they just put this needle in my arm, and I'm just like, this is weird, man. So literally that whole hour blurs into 30 seconds. It was awesome, but terrifying because I could still I remember hearing it. Still, that sucked.
Dude, there's nothing worse than the sound of like your bones being grinded at by a dental tool. Dental tool.
Yes, no, it was terrible. So okay, I wake up, right, and I'm like, "Is it done?" Like, I still have my everything's swollen, got stitches in there. So I get in the car, man, and okay, I'm high. I said that to my father, right? Now, I don't normally curse, but that was I was under anesthesia still. So I'm like, man, this is the suck. This sucked. It was so bad.
Were you on like the laughing gas type of thing?
No. I was under. I was down. I was under. So I was just out of it entirely. I literally was like, I started laughing at random points in time. Like I was basically high.
So yeah, you got that kind of anesthesia where you're just out of it.
Yep. So I get home, right? And I had to go to school. I had a class that my parents wouldn't let me go to. So I had to, I had a great excuse. I basically got home, I laid down, I took a nap, I woke up, and I'm like, oh God, this sucks. The painkiller started to wear off slowly, right? I couldn't open my mouth at all. I can barely get words out.
Oh no.
I started playing, of course, video games. I started playing some. I forgot what I started playing. I think I started playing the original Ghost Recon. Nice. I bought a game. I bought like 3 games over that few weeks. So that first week, that first night, no, it wasn't too bad. The first night wasn't too bad. I basically the next day I had to go to work, which was interesting. Then the day after that, pretty much honestly. The second day, what was it? I played more video games. I get back home. For the third day of it, I had an Explorer event, right? Now this was actually I'm gonna say this is the fourth day. The fourth day I had an Explorer event, right? So I had to get up early. I had to do something and then go back home and then go back out for another event. All right, I won't say what that event is because don't want to give away my location. Actually, I wouldn't give away my location. I live in Arizona. This is not new information. Anyways,
can you say the type of event it was?
It was a convention. Not a convention. It wasn't a convention. It was more of there was a large amount of people, right? So I had to yell a lot, which sucks, especially when you can't open your mouth. And also sucked because I couldn't eat solid food. But that night, I have never been in more pain in my entire life, right? I'm literally laying in bed at 6 a.m. I was crying in pain.
Ooh.
I go to my mom's room crying. I'm like, you gotta do something, man. This sucks.
I'm not done yet. Put me back.
So they give me pills and I feel better. So I'm up at 5. No, I would say that was like 3. So I didn't sleep that night at all. I'm up at like 4. Get ready. I go to this. I get a Monster Energy, of course, because I could drink that, but I couldn't eat food. So I'm just starving this entire day. That night, I took a nap and then I went to the other event. So I was there for a good 5 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm dying, all right? Because it started hurt again. I took some more pills. It felt a little better. But I couldn't eat solid food. And all they had was solid food.
Oh, no.
So one of the officers, she gets me this enchilada. And she's like, oh, you're fine. Just eat it. I'm just like, well, I got this. But it's been a few days. You're fine. So I start gnawing on it, bro. I straight up rip out tiny little pieces and start just like sucking on it and then swallowing it. I was gumming this crap, man.
You'd think you were a prisoner of war talking about an officer.
No, I mean, it was good, man. Eating solid food was so good, especially after like a week of not.
After a week of living off of Monster Energy.
Yes, it's true. So, one other thing about that event was, what was it? Oh yeah, yelling a lot.
Yeah.
That sucked with the teeth, man.
Ooh, yeah, because that'll hurt him.
Yeah, because all the flesh there that was just loose.
Yeah.
It was all loose, man. It was loose all in places that should not be loose. It's exactly what I sound like. Anyways, I get back to I go to our friend's house and they have steak, so I also cut up the steak.
No.
I literally sucked on the steak. All right. I sucked it out of its flavor and I swallowed it.
That is so incredibly miserable.
It was terrible, but it was so good after a week of like barely eating solid food. But yeah, that was fun. It was the most okay. That making it sound terrible. Now, the thing is, the reason I felt so much pain is because I wasn't consistent with my taking the ibuprofen. Right? If you take ibuprofen within every like twice a day, 800 milligrams. That sounds like a lot, but like
nah, because that's like 4 pills a day.
2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure them 400?
No, my dad has 800 ones.
Oh.
For his other problems. But, I mean, like, that, if I didn't take ibuprofen one night, Ren, that night, that was the worst. If you take consistent ibuprofen, like, in the morning and, like, in the middle of the day, and maybe at night if you need it, to a dose that, of course, won't kill you, it saved my life, bro. Yeah. It sucks.
There is nothing worse than being in pain that you can't do a single thing
about.
My
gosh, yes.
Where you just kind of gotta it's like you're like 2 hours in between when you can take another dose.
Oh my gosh.
And then you just have to lay there at like 3 a.m. just dying inside.
It's true. It sucks. But if you're going to have wisdom teeth removed, a few tips here, right?
Oh, I need to listen up.
Okay, you're getting yours out.
I'm getting mine out next month.
Oh, I should have told you that then. Okay, it's not that bad if you take the pills consistently. Drink a lot of ice water. It helps a lot. Get a bunch of mashed potato and ramen noodles. Saves your life. Have hours of video games and TV prepared.
Yes.
Because that's the best part, of course. And ice cream works too, man. The thing is, at this event, actually, we got ice cream, but it wasn't ice cream. It was cookie dough.
Oh.
It was amazing, but it wasn't cold.
Oh
no!
Sucked.
I should have got something cold. But anyways, that was my month.
Okay.
That's my 2 months.
Yeah.
Man, I love this. I love doing this podcast. I know we don't get many viewers and many people care. Not that we're making any money, and it's kind of difficult to edit them.
It's not like there's any reason to do it.
But it's just fun because either way, I mean, me and Parker here, we just like talking, bro.
Yeah, it's just nice.
We like that maybe out of the 1 of 20 people who watch this laugh. You know?
The thing is that it's very nice because it forces you into having a good conversation.
Exactly, and that's difficult nowadays, right?
The things that you are pressured into not having dead air. So it's like when you're recording this, like if we're talking outside of the podcast, then it could be like, so I saw Star Wars this weekend. Oh, cool. But here it's just like, I saw Star Wars. Oh, tell me more about that. I'll tell you my Star Wars story.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we should talk about that. Okay. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Of course, no spoilers. No spoiler warning here. Okay. Star Wars was okay in my opinion. Okay, I'm not the most diehard.
I've heard that people don't like it.
And that's true, and I see why. Don't get me wrong. It was slow. No, it was really fast in the beginning. It got really slow. Either way, there was a lot of plot holes, but it was interesting throughout. They were stuffing a lot of it in it, a lot of unnecessary things that felt out of place. But it was good either way. I found it entertaining. Of course, my boy Kylo Ren. Oh, yes. I love him so much. Driver. My favorite Star Wars villain. All right, he's awesome. And there's a moment where I don't know how to say this without spoiling anything. So basically, he does a cool thing that you like. He does a cool thing, and I liked it. All right. Okay, thank you for listening.
You know something? Is that Kylo Ren? He's the biggest hero of all Star Wars because he gave truly what was needed for Star Wars, and that was that Harrison Ford just really wanted to jump ship off of Star Wars after the first movie, and so after about 40 some odd years,
we're not gonna spoil that.
This was for the first movie.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, that's sort of a spoiler for the other one if people haven't seen it. If you actually, you know what? Screw you if you haven't seen it. This
is the first one. This is episode 7.
Yeah.
Which came out like almost 5 years ago. He killed Han Solo. And so
dun. If you haven't seen the movie, okay, you deserve to know.
He finally gave Harrison Ford his sweet release.
Yeah. Well. I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
I think that's it.
It's been an interesting 2 months. This is a 40-minute. Dang. Okay. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for listening. Sorry it's been inconsistent. Sorry we're sort of like out of whack, I guess, with everything. Yes. The year's been long and difficult, and we've been swaying through the troubles of the world. Oh, are you gonna stay over the night for your birthday again?
Maybe.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna have a podcast. We're gonna make a podcast then as well. Anyways, yes. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you all for watching.
Happy, what day was it? If it's coming out in the next couple days, happy 8th day of Hanukkah.
Yeah!
Today's the 6th day of Hanukkah.
Really?
Yes. I've been keeping up.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. I haven't.
Happy 6th day of Hanukkah as of today.
Yes.
Probably by the time this comes out.
When this comes out, happy 2021. Anyway.
2021. You got good hopes for next year.
This podcast will be out next decade.
Oh, I'm gonna like die on New Year's, and they're gonna find this a year later in the archives. It was his final words. It's what he wanted.
It's what he wanted. At least he died doing what he loved.
Yes.
No, he didn't. No. Anyways,
he died being mildly entertained.
It's true. All right, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and yeah, we'll see you all next time. It probably wasn't as good as the last one, but hey, at least we tried. Good night, everybody.
Good night.